And now it's time for our daily arts and culture segment, and of course our Yim Yoonhee joins us live in the studio. Good afternoon to you, Yoonhee.
Good afternoon.
So today is Parents' Day here in Korea,
Exactly.
so I would imagine you have some events for us for Parents' Day.
Right, so there are a few events here in Seoul, but let's first start with the musical drama. So a musical drama is a little bit lighter in terms of content than per se your average drama. It also heavily relies on the, it's much lighter in content than your average musical, but it also relies on the drama content as well. So very exciting to watch. And so this particular performance hasn't been on the stage for over 10 years, and now it's been brought back with the help of some veteran cast members who many of our parents are quite familiar with. So let's take a look.
It's the very first night, but she's already been abandoned by her husband and left to fend for her child. This story is about a woman's fate. A Fleeting Spring Day is a musical drama, sometimes called an operetta, and hasn't been on the stage since 2003. After an 11-year break, this performance is back with a veteran cast.
This is the first time I'm doing a musical drama, and it's honestly a little tricky starting from the lines to the whole performance.
It's a mix of light music, dancing, and acting set in a traditional time period weaved together on the stage. The result is a crowd pleaser, especially for the middle-aged audience.
Not only is this musical drama good for the younger generations, we're recreating the songs from the old Madang Nori. But it would be a waste if we just stopped there.
This light-hearted production has been away from the stage for years. But this recent revival is already piquing the interest of many, especially the actors, who have each had years of experience in the business.
I've been doing musical dramas for 15 years, but this is the role I've wanted to do the most. Also, this type of acting is an upgraded version of the acting I did 10 years ago.
In a market mostly controlled by foreign productions, this Korean traditional musical drama will hopefully bring a boost to the Korean domestic market in a fleeting spring day.
You know, Yoonhee, I'd like to know what musical dramas are, compared with the musicals. How are they different?
Right, so I mentioned briefly earlier that it's a little bit lighter in content in terms rather than a musical, and so musical dramas really combine this sense of a story, but they also have a fun storyline to tell the audience, as well as musicals are very entertaining to watch. There's some dancing, some singing. It's a very overall very exciting performance.
Well-rounded performance.
Right.
And this particular one, it seems like it takes place during a period which our parents saw, the tumultuous times, a transitional period for this nation.
Right. So, which is why when this generation or that age group watches this performance, they really seem to enjoy it. So, when it first debuted in 2003, it was very popular. It actually showed at the Seoul Art Center as well as the National Theater of Korea. So, both very big venues, and so it did very well there. And so now that they have these cast members back with this, very popular, very famous, well-known artist, it is doing quite well again.
I'm sure it is. Now, what other events could we find for this Parents' Day?
Right, so today I think the weather is kind of brightening up. It was raining in the morning, but there are some beautiful art galleries here in the city. The Seoul has Seoul Art Center, which is very popular, and there are a few art galleries there as well. Jongno-gu also is home to many beautiful art galleries and exhibitions. Now, if you want to, I guess you could say kill two birds with one stone, you could take your parents to a dinner show. And there's Yim Yoonhee. She's a very famous artist, and so she has a dinner show tonight along with other artists. So definitely a lot to do here in the city.
Right, Yim Yoonhee is someone that our parents' generation would love to hear her sing, and she is in her 70s, but a remarkable performer nonetheless. All right, Yoonhee, thank you for that report, and we will see you next week.
See you then.